Hi, and welcome back to Fountain of Youth TV, Workout Wednesday. Today's topic is feet. Yes, feet are one of the most important features on our body because think about a house. When you build a house, you have to have a really strong foundation. If you don't, the rest of the house can become very weak and can crumble. It's the same thing that's happening with all of us when everyone's complaining about all the aches and pains in their body. Many of those aches and pains really start with what we're doing with our feet. It's kind of hard to believe that just our feet are causing those pains right up into your neck. If you've got neck pain, back pain, shoulder, any of those regions, your knees, your hips, it really can associate with what we're doing and what we're wearing on our feet. So today we're going to focus on a few of our favorite exercises that you can do to build stronger, healthier feet, and then the rest of your body will reap the reward. Here's some really important information I'd like to share with you before we get started with the exercises because it really makes you start to realize there's a lot going on just in our feet. There are 26 bones in each foot. There's 33 joints, 107 ligaments, 19 muscles and tendons. Now you add those 26 bones and 26, that's 52 bones between the 2 feet. That's 25% of the bones in our body. A quarter of the bones in our body are located in our feet. That's amazing information. So you want to say, okay, so that means we've got a lot of stuff going on. And if we've got them bound in shoes every day, and you think of the shapes of some of our shoes. I think about what I was wearing during my modeling and pageant days, wearing those 5-inch stilettos, and they're all coming to a point, and your feet are crammed into them. Oh my goodness, all of that wonderful, the bones, ligaments, tendons, muscles, they're not able to function the way they're supposed to. Even a man's shoe, if he's got like an inch heel, that's still cramming our foot. They can't move, they can't splay, they can't spread out. They aren't able to feel the ground. And so they're really they're like becoming stiff, and everything's getting shortened, and things can't work correctly, which affects the rest of our body. So we've got to shed the shoes. I always mention about how I feel that when we have these aches and pains and these illnesses that are inflicting our bodies, that I think to myself, God designed this perfect body to be flawless and to function without all of these ailments. He doesn't make mistakes. So we have to look carefully at what it is that we're doing that's causing the problem. It usually comes right back onto us. We need to look and focus on what can we do to make changes in our lifestyle, in what we're eating and what we're doing to remedy the illnesses and the pains that we're suffering through. Think of the Renaissance artist Leonardo da Vinci when he said that the human foot is a masterpiece of engineering and a work of art. It is. But what are we doing? We're keeping them bound in like a cast of a shoe our feet are not designed to be wearing each day, unless we're going into the minimalist or the barefoot shoes, or literally just getting back to how we were designed to being barefoot. And so today we're going to look at what we can do to repair the damage that we're doing by wearing the standard shoe, like a sneaker, stiletto, flip-flops, Crocs, any kind of shoe, even a man's shoe that has a small heel, or the cowboy boots that has a bigger heel. All of that is putting our body at an angle that we shouldn't be at, which is causing all of our body from our neck all the way down. Even if you're getting headaches, it could be because you're out of alignment. And that's another video that you can check out as well on our website and on YouTube channel. But today we're going to focus on feet. As we said, it's Workout Wednesday, and we're focusing on feet. So now with that information in hand, let's start looking at what we can do to bring our feet back to good health, which means the rest of our body. For this first exercise, this is going to help those people who maybe have some kind of plantar fasciitis. And the more people I talk to, everyone's saying, oh my goodness, I get it all the time, and no matter what I do, it never seems to go away. First of all, it's probably your shoes. That's the most important thing. We need to get out of the shoes and go into walking barefoot as much as possible. But just remember, everything that we're doing, you want to ease yourself into this slowly, because our feet have been so bound for so long, it's going to take a really long time to get it back to where it was when you were first born. So take your time, slow and steady wins the race. But this exercise we're going to start with is called standing foot massage. What it's going to do is, for those of you who are suffering from plantar fasciitis, it's going to take that thick cord, it's a tissue that goes from it connects your heel bone all the way to the toe. And you can actually feel it. If you take your finger, you can do this sitting down, and you can feel, I can't feel it because I don't have it, I've never had plantar fasciitis, but you might feel a really thick, like it feels like a cord in there. That's what you got to work that thing out. You've got to really stretch it out and really get it to be more pliable. The best way to do this, and it's so easy, if you've got either a golf ball, a tennis ball, a baseball, even a rolling pin in your home, you're going to take it and watch how simple this is. Yes, I'm always barefoot, so if you can be barefoot, be barefoot. You're going to take your foot, and you're going to put it right up on top of the tennis ball. Put some weight onto it and just start to roll it. And you're going to feel, oh, it feels so good. And then come back, and then go back. Put some weight on. Now, if it's hurting, then ease off. Ease off on putting so much pressure. Okay? Now, remember, you don't want to do just the middle. Go to the side. Do the side of it. Then go to the other side. So try to get every surface of the bottom of your foot. Do that for a couple of minutes, maybe 2 or 3 times a day on each foot, and you're going to be amazed at how that will start to work that out. Another great tool is to take a water bottle, put it in the freezer, or even a golf ball, put them in the freezer, and really get them really nice and cold, and then use that, and you're going to be like, in that nice coldness, it's going to just, alleviate so much of the pain. Just simple things with things you've got around the house. Give it a try. You might find, wow, this is really helping to improve that plantar fasciitis. Now the next exercise we're going to do is where we're going to work on picking up stones, or picking up, you can pick up sticks. We like to pick up stones because we're always outside. Sticks, bark, you could pick up in your home if you've got marbles, crayons, even picking up your socks. We have fun at nighttime just to pick up your socks. If you want to bend down, you pick up your socks, you pick them up, because you're really using the muscles, a lot of muscles in your feet that we normally don't use. Again, being encased in shoes all day long. So we want to be able to move our toes and really force them and move. It's going to move all those small bones that we've talked about. It's going to get everything working out by just doing simple tasks, by picking up things with your toes. So come on down here and watch how fun this is. Again, we love being on the grass. This is also giving a nice little workout for your feet anyway, just walking on the ground. So do this as much as you can. So here you can see we've got some stones and some sticks and bark. All you're going to do is you're going to come in, and you're going to grab them, and you pick them up, and you hold them for maybe 10 seconds, or as long as you want. Just hold them, hold them, hold them, hold them, hold them, hold them. And you can see how I'm bending all of the bones, and I'm stretching and pulling on any muscles and the tendons that are here, that are moving in our feet. Okay? And then put them down. Do the same thing with get another one. Okay? And again, we like to use stones because it's a great way it's different textures, different sizes. If you want to, you can do the bark. Of course, I got some stones in the way here. And pick that up. See how fun it is? And just kind of play with it. Just kind of see how long you can hold it. Got some sticks here. And putting them down. And then do the same thing with the other foot. So come on up here, and we're going to do the next exercise called passive toe spreading. And this will help us to get our toes to start understanding what we want them to do, so that we can break them from that being so cramped. So this passive toe spreading exercise, you're going to sit down and you're going to put your foot across your leg like this, and you're like this. Think about this. You're doing this with your hands. We want to get to be able to do that with our toes, to be able to spread those toes out. It probably is not going to be very comfortable feeling for you at first, so you're only going to put just a little bit. So you're going to start out by just a little tiny bit. Put your fingers in your toes like this, just a little bit, just to feel, okay, I can kind of feel what she wants me to do, and just get the toes used to feeling that splaying feeling. And the more and more you do it, you'll eventually be able to put your fingers right in there like you're actually hanging onto hands with your toes. And then while you're sitting on your couch, you might be reading a book or reading the newspaper or something, you can actually just hold this for as long as you can. 30 minutes maybe, just hold your foot and grip it and get those toes used to you splaying them manually. Okay? Do that every day, and you'll be amazed on both feet by just taking care of your feet. These simple little exercises will get them to start to remember that's where I'm supposed to be, but get them out of the typical shoe that Americans are wearing. You've got to do that. So this is a fun thing. It feels good. You can even buy toe spreaders or special things that you can put in and wear them in your socks or whatever, and wear them to bed. It's just whatever, it's easy. This to me is just easy to do. You don't have to buy anything. I'm all about less is more. And so I just use my fingers, and it really does help. Your feet are going to thank you. Now, we know I've been talking about all the different bones and muscles and joints in our body. This is going to really target those joints. And we know I've already mentioned there's 33 joints in each foot. So you want to think that, wow, that's a lot. How are we moving them? So this next exercise, you might have to go out and maybe purchase some kind of a cobblestone mat. You can kind of purchase those. We put ours together really with a neat idea that we came up with one day. We were at one of our local Home Depot stores. We are there quite often. And they had these, they're really a backsplash. Each of the squares, the 12 by 12 squares, are backsplash for the kitchen or some area of your house where you can basically glue them, and then you add your grout in the inside of it to make it a really decorative backsplash. But we thought, you know what? Why not purchase a bunch of them, and we could just put them down on top of a yoga mat so it wouldn't scratch our wood floors, and we could put them in front here so when we're here working, we can just get up every 30 minutes. Remember, we don't want to be sitting all the time, and we just walk on this. What this is doing is, it is so beneficial for all of the joints in our feet, and it's really working them. It's really deforming them. It's making them move about. There's 33 joints in our foot, and when we're cast inside of our shoes, they never get a workout. So you can see there's different levels here. We've got ones that aren't so rough and bumpy, and we've got others. These are my favorite, the ones that are really rough and bumpy. And when you first start, you might go, ooh, it really hurts. You can either start by wearing either minimalist shoes, put some socks on, so it won't be so much on your feet. But eventually, I hardly even notice them anymore because this is what texture we're always walking on outside. And it really makes you feel like you're outside. But you're not only working just the joints in your feet, and the deformation of when they're going all over those stones and all of that, it's actually helping your ankles. It's helping your knees, it's helping your hips. Everything is, as we've been talking in this video, everything is impacted by our feet. So again, using a texture mat or something that you want to be able to incorporate into your house, you can quickly get to them throughout your day, and you just walk over them a couple minutes throughout the day. And by every 30 minutes you're over walking on them. We walk on these all the time, and it feels so good. It's like another form of foot massage. And sometimes in the wintertime when we've got the fireplace going, it's really fun. It just becomes kind of a habit. It's where we all congregate. And when my granddaughter Claire is here, oh, she loves it on her feet as well. So think about purchasing a couple things like this. It's easy. And then, of course, going outside is the ultimate in texture. And now we're going to kind of take you over to our live texture and terrain, because terrain is going to give us an even more workout, because you're going to have an incline and slopes, and we're going to take you to one of our favorite places. Watch this. Another one of our favorite foot exercises is when we're here at the spring each week. We come in, we take our shoes off, and we walk through. You can see, pan down here, you can see all the beautiful, like little river stones, little river rocks here. They're all different sizes, and plus you've got the cold water, which is wonderful because you're getting all the different, remember we talked about texture, temperature, and terrain. This is you're either sloping down or you can walk up it, so you're getting everything all at one time, and our feet just love it. And when we talk about temperature, texture, and terrain, temperature is so important because it actually, when our feet are experiencing different kinds of cold, warm, and hot temperatures, it helps to regulate our body temperature so that we're able to adjust easier to the different fluctuations if you live in different seasons and so forth. And some of us we talk about, oh, we're too hot or too cold. By exposing your body to different temperatures, it actually helps your body to reset itself. It's an easier way for your body to adjust, like a thermometer. It's a wonderful thing. Your body really does take care of itself. We just have to be able to feed it what it needs. And this is something. Bring it back to nature. It's all about nature. And you will see so many of the aches and pains that you're feeling that start with your feet. Bring it back to nature. So what we do is we come here and we just walk through it, and we're getting such great exercise. You can just feel all of the bones, all the muscles, everything in your feet, your joints, ligaments, everything are just getting a great workout. Just walk through it. It just feels so heavenly. So if you can find a spot like this, or when you go to the beach and so forth, just walk through it and just keep moving. And your feet you're going, and now I'm going up the hill, up the slope. So I'm really getting different angles of my feet, going right up through the ankle, up the calf, into the knee. You're getting a great workout. And we just keep walking through this. Again, now I'm going downhill, so it's getting different pressure points in the foot. But it's the coldness of the water too. It gets all the nerve endings that our feet never feel if they're in shoes all the time. So it's such a treat. It is such a treat. Shed your shoes. Take the regular shoes off. Think about minimal barefoot shoes. Again, look at our website. We've got all the information there for you. We've got in our favorites. We've got our favorite shoes that we like to wear when we wear shoes. But try to go barefoot as much as possible, but ease into it. Take your time, and that's really the best exercise you can do, is by living in nature, letting all of those bones and muscles and ligaments and joints, all of those things work together in concert together in harmony with nature. And then you're coming also grounding. We talked about that before. We talked about grounding and how you can get those wonderful positive, these electrons that go into your body, and all of this is for well-being and a healthy, happy you. So we hope that you've enjoyed some of these fun foot exercises to make your life a much happier life, and you're going to start to see a lot of your aches and pains that you're suffering throughout your whole body to dissipate, and they're going to go away because you're taking better care of your feet and you're treating your body the way it was designed and moving as it was designed to move. So thanks so much again for joining us here today on Fountain of Youth TV, Workout Wednesday, Feet. And we'll see you next Wednesday again for another episode of Workout Wednesday. And you know our motto here, take charge of your health destiny. You can do it. Take care. Bye-bye.